Hello, my name is Andy and I am the village idiot. I'm armed with a car and a GoPro and an unhealthy amount of time on my hands, and I'm sat on a bench in the middle of a village green, and you may notice I'm wearing something new. My high-vis came in the post. I was going to show you all this on the parish notice board this coming week, but seeing as it's arrived, I'm definitely going to try and road test this out and see what it's like in today's parish, see if it makes anybody notice me anymore. Right, where are we? We're on, as you can see, a rather large village green. This is a lovely little village in Bassetlaw, and it's one that a lot of people will know thanks to its services on the A1. Welcome to Blythe, everybody. So I don't think I've ever seen so many pubs in a small space as we've just seen there in Blythe village centre. We're now walking along the main road up towards the A1, and in a moment I'm going to turn left. I'm just walking down the side of this brick wall. Now I believe along here somewhere is the entrance to either Blythe Hall or Blythe Priory. I'm not quite sure which, so let's go and see if we can work that one out. So something I was wondering about, this sign here in the porch at the church mentioning Lord Barnby and Lady Barnby, that explains to me why the Barnby Memorial Hall is called what it is. It might even explain the name behind Barnby Moor village, which is a parish that we will be seeing as well on the channel at some point. So generally speaking, if you look on the map of Blythe, all the houses that are over that way behind these on Spital Road, that's just a general residential area. Not really much point going to that, although as always, if there is something along there that you think I may have overlooked, please do let me know. It's kind of the same this way. I'm about to walk up Little Lane, and to the right where we started there, where the White Swan is, behind that there's a primary school, and there's some more residential areas there, so it's the same thing. If I have overlooked anything there, please do let me know. Pretty much it for the village. Now, as we said at the beginning, this village gives its name to a services on the A1, which I think a lot of people will know if you travel up and down the A1 on a regular basis. Let's go and see Blythe services. So for a long time, Blythe Services was just this side, until just recently they've added a second bit, which is over the other side of the road where you come in. We'll go and have a look at that, because I've never actually been there before, so it'll be interesting to see what they've added on. You can theoretically walk across the set of steps there, but they look quite old, so maybe the intention wasn't to build this on as a walk across from the main services. But here it's basically just a KFC and a Starbucks, so there's not a lot they've added on really, but this didn't used to be this used to be just, I think, barren ground, generally speaking. So yeah, it's a welcome addition to anybody that wants a bit of food, I suppose, and doesn't want to pay inflated services prices. But yeah, that's basically Blythe Services in a nutshell. Okay, so I'm trying my hardest to find a gap in the trees, or a decent sized gap in the trees, just to get a shot of Selby Hall. It's obviously all private, so I can't go into the grounds. Selby Hall stands pretty much all on its own in this part of the parish, and it has quite a few lodges and gatehouses. There's quite a few entrances to it down here. You can see one of the lodges there. That's like the main entrance. So there's a few ways into it, but obviously the grounds are all private, so I can't go in and film the hall. I believe the last I knew, the hall itself was being used as like an art studio. I'm not sure if that's the case now. That was definitely a few years ago. I don't know whether you can see it through the trees here. If it's not very clear when I edit the video, I'll put some pictures I can find on Google. But this is all Selby Park Estate. It all belongs to the hall. And obviously it's private, so I can't do anything about that. But other than that, that's Selby and that is Blythe. And a great little place, I'm sure you'll agree. Lots of pubs, plenty of things to get your teeth into, certainly history-wise. And of course we have the services as well on the A1, so varied, certainly varied. Yeah, probably one of the nicest parishes in Bassetlaw that you can possibly wish to visit. That'll do me for the Blythe episode then, and I will see you down the road at some point. I think the hi-vis has definitely done its job today, don't you? First outing for it, and I'm actually really impressed with how it looks, how it feels. I will link in the description the website that I bought this from. It's a St Helens based company called Elite High-vis. So if you want to get yourself one of these, this was I think about 20, 23, 24 quid, something like that. So they're not expensive, but I think most of the cost was because I put logos on it. So certainly it's worth buying one if you want to get one for yourself for whatever reason. Elite High-vis is their name, and they're based in St Helens. Pretty good shipping as well. So that's a plug for them. This has been the Blythe video, and I've been the Village Idiot, and I am out.